Hi everybody. Um, just a basic guide. It's tough. I know people with epilepsy have a lot of things going on, and a lot of things can cause you to be at a lower threshold for various illnesses. Among other things, your anxiety can go up, your depression can go, and you can find yourself feeling rather icky. Exercise actually can help. It's helped me out a lot. You're still able to go outside. You're still able to do solitary activities. If you have to go to the doctor, wear a mask. I actually picked up a couple. I also picked up I managed to find myself a bottle of hand sanitizer, a large one, which I am going to decant into airline bottles like you might use for shampoo. It took me a while. But wash your hands with soap and water for every 20 minutes or so. If you're out in public and you're feeling kind of wonky, please wear a mask. It's a lot tougher because of the fact that it's also allergy season. And so, of course, every time I sniffle, I feel like, oh no, allergies, I have bad sinuses. But, okay, it's a rough time. And you're going to find yourself getting anxious, and there's no ability to say, oh, don't be nervous, because that's not how it works right now. So, but, okay, basic precautions. Make sure you wash up, make sure that you have gloves, make sure that you wash your hands at least every 20 minutes, like I said, with soap and water. Try anything from singing happy birthday for twice, the alphabet twice. Try to maintain if you have a hangman sense of humor, keep that up, because that can actually help. A lot of people with this tend to be medical professionals, people in the funeral industry, I've noticed, and of course people who have had illnesses, because it's just natural and it tends to come up over time. The other day I went back and I read the classic book of hangman humor and alphabet, the Gashly Crumb Tinies, which I cannot actually put here until I perhaps email the publisher and say, hey, I'd like to read on my YouTube the Gashly Crumb Tinies by Edward Gorey. Can I have the permission to do so? So I'm working on that, and I'm working on just maintaining sanity and relaxing and trying to just be my silly self. Make sure that if you must talk with other people, and human beings, being a social species, will probably do so, stand at least 6 feet away from each other. And it's tough if you have a soft voice or a hearing impairment, but try. Just give yourself that time. Find masks. There are people who are sewing masks now for people in the industry. I'm going to do my best to learn how to sew for myself and make myself a couple extra masks, because disposable masks, well, they go to waste a bit too quickly. Eat well as you can. It's tough. I would suggest you can't really stock up on, say, 6 cans of soup of the same type anymore. Try not to touch your face. I know with me, because I use my hands a lot and I use my face to speak, to make sure that the message is clear. It's very tough because I want to don't do this and don't do that, but I also don't want to touch anything that scrub up. At the moment I'm trying to do different things with my hair, like leave it down, or learn how to do a fishtail braid without the tool I have, where it go from one side to the other and back. I'm also trying to learn how to French braid, because I might as well take the time. I'm also working on getting through my Netflix watch list. Well, these are interesting, and I might want to have that on my list. I don't watch a lot of television, so this should be interesting. That's not true. I like the old shows like Burns and Allen. Um, so yeah. Find the books that you've wanted to read but didn't really have time to. Try to learn how to relax. Try to learn how to relax. I'm sorry every time I say it. And just remember that if you must be out, don't go completely bonkers, but make sure that you protect yourself by all means. I know right now that a lot of hot water and soap have left me with really dry skin, so I'm also trying to moisturize as much as possible. Stay moisturized and or hydrated, and make sure you drink a lot of cold water. If you have medications such as anti-seizure drugs, please make sure you have them. Go to the drugstore in a mask, standing at least 6 feet away from people, and a lot of stores now have markers set up so that you know that you are 6 feet away from another person and aren't walking on top of them. Scrub up as much as you can, and try to remember we're all in this together, and you are loved, you're appreciated, and I'm here. Send me a line if you need anything, or if you just want to chat. I've got Skype. I've got Skype because I'm not giving out my phone number for FaceTime. I have Facebook Messenger, and I will link a few social accounts down below. And I've got a Tweeter. So anyway, take good care. Love you to bits, and we'll get through this. And I'll catch you on the flip side.